this morning's Business Insight. By the end of 2018, Over the Rhine will have 46 new businesses open, adding 350 jobs to the neighborhood, according to the OTR Chamber of Commerce. Many of the businesses that have opened in and around Findlay Market started incubators or accelerators. National retailers have also begun to locate in the neighborhood. With us this morning to talk about the changing face of business in OTR is Kelly Adamson, Executive Director of the Over the Rhine Chamber of Commerce. She is with Business Watch producer Kelly Leon in the studio. Kelly and Kelly.
Thanks, Meg. Kelly, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
46. Wow. You were just telling me you were very pleased with that number.
Very
that's
pleased.
On
Yeah.
both. I think some people tend to think of the OTR shopping business district as the area south of Liberty. This is covering all of OTR.
All of OTR, and I'm glad you said that because we actually account in Pendleton as well,
Okay.
and there are a couple businesses in Pendleton too, which is kind of, we consider our eastern edge of Over the Rhine,
Yeah.
so over towards the east side, but then this is also north of Liberty as well. So we say that, you know, it's not just up and down Vine Street anymore, it's east and west, it's north of Liberty.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting to see that 46 number come in.
So talk about those 46 businesses a little bit. What kind of businesses are you seeing open?
So we are seeing, it was eateries and offices were big businesses coming in this year, and then retail actually was not far behind. We also saw some bars as well, some entertainment venues. So the wonderful thing is we're still growing this very sustainable, diverse business district, diverse in industry as well. So, excuse me, so that's really something that we're just so happy to see. And some of the big eateries are, we had our first graduate out of Findlay Kitchen, the Arepa place, they opened up. And then we had another one, OTR Beglery, who their first chance, you know, trying things out was at Second Sunday in Maine, which is the street festival. And then 2 years later, they're in their own storefront. So we're seeing a lot of like growth from, you know, who started right in Over the Rhine, and now they're building their home in Over the Rhine as well.
Actually, we did stories on both of those restaurants recently on the program, so we're familiar with those. What is the draw for the businesses? Why? What is your pitch in terms of, you know, if somebody's down there in an incubator or, you know, already part of the neighborhood, they get it. But are you reaching beyond that? And if so, how are you convincing people to start their business in OTR?
So I will say the sell is getting much easier than it was before. But what we are doing is, and a lot of times, you know, we work with the larger developers, the 3CDC Model Group, Urban Sites. They're going out and they're, you know, reaching mostly locally to attract some of these businesses. But then as we've seen, like Warby Parker has come in, Bonobos has come in, some of these national retailers that they're talking to. And then also someone like we have Levino who opened up from Louisville, and some Pursuit was in Columbus, and they do like custom suits, and they just opened up. So we're seeing a lot of people come from the regional area as well. So I know a lot of the developers, and every time I travel, I'm going out and talking to businesses and saying, this is an area that is rapidly growing. It's a city where the community is surrounded. It's so unique in that, one, the architecture is fantastic, and we're the largest intact historic district in the country. But we have renowned entertainment and arts and culture. We're multicultural, and again, we have this mix of, it's residential, we have nonprofits, but we also have the fantastic bars and restaurants as well. But come and locate your office here too. So we just see that everyone can be successful no matter what type of business.
And are you offering incentives for them to come in for the most part, or?
So with the OTR Chamber specifically, we actually have a business traction grant, and so that's up to $20,000 for a business for furniture, fixings, and equipment. And then we do have a lot of different, whether, you know, funding opportunities throughout the city, and the city of Cincinnati, Mortar, of course, and their accelerator as well. Yeah, so certain incentives throughout different incubators, accelerators, chambers of commerce too.
Gotcha. So especially this time of year, the holiday season has kicked off.
Yes.
You guys are busy already. How are you attracting? I know there's a lot of, you know, local neighborhoods in Cincinnati. That's one of the great things I love, is going to all the different neighborhoods to shop for the holidays. What specifically are you doing in OTR to get people down for the holidays?
So we do an original campaign every year, and one of the things that I've had the pleasure of is coming into this position, I've met all of these business owners, and I understand that there are families involved and they have multiple jobs and they've invested everything, time, money, energy into these businesses and bringing these incredible gifts and experiences to you. So we're doing Meet Your Maker, and it's kind of a cheeky way of saying come in, and most often you will see the maker, the merchant, the small business owner in those stores.
Right there.
And they care very much about you and keeping our money local, so that's something that you should care back and show a little local love this holiday season by keeping your dollar local and supporting those merchants who want to see our city grow and thrive as well.
Yeah, and it's just really fun. As someone who's done the OTR experience and other neighborhood experiences, to go into the shops, to meet the owners, to see their good work, keeping it local. So wishing you lots of success for the holidays.
Thank you.
I hope 2019 is as successful as 2018 has been.
I hope so too. We'll be back here with a bigger number again.
I hope so. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks.